living in darkness, look for the light, cause a fire is burning and they're helping you fight. It's the fire keepers, the fire keepers, fire keepers, fire keepers, fire keepers. Recovery, Bumpin' BG, talk recovery. Fire keepers, fire.
Welcome to Firekeeper Recovery. I'm Brant.
Wilbur Smith.
And today we're joined by Cynthia Hornbuckle. And part two, she's going to tell a little bit more of her story. And so we'll do a quick check-in. How you been doing this week, bro?
I've been doing pretty good this week. I had a great weekend. Today was like a weird Monday. I mean, work was good, but I don't know. I think I used to keep my self-care like mint condition.
Yeah.
And you know how you keep, have you ever collected cards of any kind, baseball cards or Pokemon cards, you know, keep them in a little plastic sleeve and keep them mint. But then, you know, they start getting a little frayed around the edges. That's how my self-care feels today. It's not really anything I can put my finger on. I think I need to get more sleep, better rest, and get back into the practice of letting things go.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you know, it comes in, let it go. It comes in, let it go. Just be more diligent in practicing that. But you know, I'm glad I got the things to be grateful for. You know, all my responsibilities. You know, as an adult, my kids and my bills and my job. I'm glad for all of that because it's too valuable to me at this point to ever want to consider returning to use to manage any stress or anything in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at today on Monday.
Yeah. I hear you, man. Yeah, that's how I was feeling for like a month before. I was feeling I was just out. Yeah, how about you, Cynthia? You been doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I've got a lot on my plate right now, so it's just kind of hard trying to deal with everything now. But it ain't nothing I can't handle, I guess. I'm just in a lot of processes of doing stuff right now that are important, you know what I mean? So I'm living life, I guess. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just the fall time for some reason. Ain't there like some kind of theme that like makes you feel bad whenever the fall comes? Seasonal something disorder or whatever?
Anxiety disorder, sad or something like that.
Yeah, so like I think that might be why. I mean, I love fall time, but yeah, I've been feeling kind of off too a little bit. Like I don't know, man. It's just, I guess just the time of year and just everything. But I'm doing pretty good in school, so I hold that high right now because I didn't really think I could do it, but I'm doing it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you, Brent.
Heck yeah, man. It's good to hear everybody's doing good. Man, I'm doing pretty good. Had a good week. I'm just like watching in the ball. That's all I did to the fire. I didn't go to the fire, man. Sorry. I was wanting to watch Starship, but I couldn't know was it Jefferson Starship. Because they couldn't use Jefferson Starship.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if they were going to do
Copyright
the song.
infringement.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to do the song I know, which is Jan, because that was from Jefferson Starship. I know Starship. I know they did. We built this city on rock and roll.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was your music lesson.
But that one song, damn, that woman sings it. It was on the soundtrack to that movie, Mannequin.
Oh yeah. I don't remember what it is, but I remember the song.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Yeah.
Did they do that?
I think they did. That was on the
Damn.
bio. They did that one. That was on the bio.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, I was probably in bed. Yeah, just watching him and ball and stuff just like drained me for some reason. Maybe it's because I don't go out in the sun a lot.
Shit, I didn't go to the fair not once. I heard everybody talking about the lines and
They only have like a few select food booths, and of them are really that.
it was like kind of,
It was small.
yeah, and it was underwhelming. You know, it was kind of like you got this expectation of what the fall festival is, especially since we hadn't had one in a few years. You know.
Seems like.
Yeah, and so then when you get there, it's like,
I think people need to temper expectations until it gets back here.
That's true.
For a couple of years, it's going to be Rinky Dink Records, like 3-6 Mafia used to be.
Yeah. I didn't want to go there and pay like I don't even know how much the candied apples were. That was the whole reason I was going to go.
I think it were like, Harley said he got Jodoc a candy apple and some cotton candy for like $10.
Well, that's probably 5 people.
Yeah.
Or 6 and 4 for cotton candy.
Man, that's kind of a little too high.
A turkey leg was like $20.
Damn. Was it like one of the Flintstone turkey legs?
But no, it was not, no.
It's like Kentucky Fried Chicken, turkey leg. Or like a chicken leg.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, man. I hope everybody that went to the fair had a good time.
As many as just kids there, I took Jodoc on Thursday. I took Evan and Jodoc on Thursday, and I dropped like $40 easy, and they only got $2 a piece.
So it seems like they need more for kids because that's who wants to go.
It's
Yeah.
basically families now, you know. I mean, it's
And then if you ain't got kids, you don't want to go, or you don't have a reason to go.
yeah. They gotta have like some things there for I guess the single people or the childless people, but definitely for the families.
Did they even have a concert this year there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the Saturday night was the Starship and the Romantic. Then
Who
pre-legs was at 11.
won that?
I can't.
Oh, I didn't go to it either. I had to
I
watch.
was
I passed my bedtime.
I was thinking like 10:30 on Saturday night. Yeah, that's me. I'm going to bed before midnight.
I don't go to sleep early, but I like to be home
Early.
early and like lay around in the bed early, like
Yeah.
8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and then go to sleep whenever.
So I guess none of that really affected you until like disrupted your schedule, the fire. You just carried
Yeah.
on and had to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My kids got to go to the parade and to Children's Day, and as long as they're happy and good, I'm happy and good.
Heck yeah. That's all you mean. That's all you need nowadays is for your kids to be happy. You're
Yeah,
happy.
yeah.
But yeah, it seems like everybody's hanging in there, chugging along. And yeah, it's good to have Cynthia back in here. So yeah, like the first question I like to ask is, how has your recovery been going with new school now? You've had a couple months to go to school.
Yeah,
to work.
It's doing, like I said, it's going really good. I got like I got all A's in my classes. I would have a 4.0, but I have like a 90 in 2 of them, so it kind of brings it down.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, I got 4 classes. All of them, like I said, I got 100 in 2 of them, and then like a 95 and a 98.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I'm rocking it, to tell you the truth. I didn't think I was going to. I was kind of skeptical because summer semester was really hectic, and then fall, I don't know, it's easy. I would say, knock on wood, it's easy, kind of. I thought it would be harder, but I don't know. I guess I just was putting myself down, not thinking that I was smart, I guess.
Yeah.
But when I get back in there, like, yeah, on all my papers, I've got like hundreds on them. I done a memoir paper I was telling you about last time about just the day I got clean, and I got like 110 on it because it was really big. I was like, oh yeah.
Extra credit on your personal story.
Yeah.
That should make you feel good.
I feel like I'm like a broken record at this point though, but I mean, it's like, it's nothing, I don't know, I just enjoy talking about it because that's a big part of my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It changed me, yeah.
I feel the same way, you know. Brant, we do the check-ins, and I say the same thing every week, every time, but it's just the
It's gonna have structure.
yeah, it's the solidity of your life now, you know, your recovery foundation, you know, it's
Yeah.
all this shit that you build on top of it that you're just doing now.
Yeah.
And so it's just living.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't need to do anything really exciting these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that probably sounds bad, but like you, I just enjoy going to work, going home, going to school, being at home. You know what I mean? Not like, I don't know. It's yeah, I like just calmness.
Like surprising my kids with little gifts here and there that I get for them. That's exciting to me now.
Yeah, or taking them to the playground. I even get excited going to the playground, little boy.
Yeah. It's shit. It's good.
Yeah, I think you probably get like your excitement from work now, just like interactions you have with people?
Yeah, a lot of the
Probably.
locals. I mess with a lot of the locals. That's one of the reasons I like to stay there, just because like I have a few assholes that come in, but like all I can do is just, you know what I mean, just handle them and get them out of there. But a lot of them, I just like interacting with people, talking to people. It's nice whenever people are like coming in and they're like, oh, how are you doing? And then they'll be like, oh, well, they'll ask me about my life because we interact and stuff. And I'm just makes me feel kind of happy. I'm like, oh, somebody cares.
Involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's probably good about a good service job in public anyway.
Yeah.
Interactions.
Well, some days I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to work. But then whenever I get there, it's not as bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, well, I have another question is, how have you responded to your addiction triggers from the past now?
I had a psychiatry appointment with Lisa earlier, and she was asking me about she was asking about my recovery and stuff, because I hadn't seen her in a lot of, you know what I mean, a long time. And so she was just asking me like how it was triggered, you know, for the gas station was triggering, because last week I had a guy overdose in the bathroom. Like I had totally forgot about him. He came in, I could tell he was high on something, but I got him out, and then he came in and he's like, can I set my stuff right here while I go to the bathroom? And I was like, yeah. And I was by myself, so I got pretty busy. He was in there for like an hour. I totally forgot about him. And then I look over and I see his stuff still there, and I was like, did I see him go out? But that had a line. And so then this guy came out of the bathroom and he's like, there's a guy slumped over in there, man. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, he's on something. So I didn't go in and check, because I know like if you wake them up or whatever, you know what I mean, like they could hurt you. So all I basically did was just call the law. They came in and they Narcaned him. It was crazy. But no, the trigger, like that didn't trigger me. I don't know, I don't really have any triggers anymore, you know what I mean? Like when I get stressed, I don't want to go get high. If I get, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I don't want me to sound cocky or nothing, but you know what I mean? Third shift the other night, that kind of messed with me a little bit, because I had to stay up all night and I hadn't done that in so long. It was, I know, kind of flooded me a little bit, but other than that, no, I don't really, like I see high people in there all the time and it don't really bother me that much, you know what I mean?
You learn healthy ways of dealing with triggers and whatnot, or your stress or aggravation. You know, it's processing things differently instead of, oh well, shit, I'm mad, let me go use, or
I'm sad,
I'm down, let me go use, or hell yeah, today's a good day, let me go use and make it better.
Yeah.
Or I'm bored right now, let me go use to get some excitement.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have to be that way anymore. It's I think, you know, it's the scientific part of it. You know, whenever a person chronically uses, like that's, you know, in your brain, you know, the pleasure center of your brain, the reward center, it makes that its top priority. And so all these other things that you used to take pleasure in doing in your life, you know, are just way back on the back burner. But then as you transition from active use into recovery, over time, those things that, you know, you once took pleasure in your life, just daily things, you know, like being with your family or working or whatever else, you know, those things move back into the forefront and become, you know, good things in your life. You know, it's enough.
Yeah,
you know, it's
you're not
really
trying
enough.
to fill the void anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are some new ways you're helping with your self-care now that you're busy, or is that something you might need to work on?
Yeah, I don't even do self-care much, man. Like I used to. I don't know, I just, like I said, I have a lot going on in my life right now, and so I'm worrying about other stuff rather than, I guess, myself. I mean, I still do, like, I'm still sober, so I hold that to a high standard, but other than that, no, like, I've been kind of putting myself on the back burner here lately.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. It'll sneak up and get you.
And just remember that your education is part of your self-care too.
Oh yeah, I pour my
yourself.
heart into that, man. Like every week, I make sure I put my education first, really, because that's what I'm holding really high right now. It's like the highest point in my life right now is just my education, because I'm proud of myself. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't. I should like take care of myself better, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I have to learn to deal with it, maybe.
You gotta find time for it, even if it's getting to work 10 minutes early and just spending 10 minutes in your car by yourself without anything else going on, just maybe a short meditation or, run through your gratitude list or whatever it is, just making sure you're finding the time to manage your self-care and stay on top of it. I mean, I haven't done it, like I was saying earlier, usually my self-care is in mint condition, and today it feels like it's not 100%. I can really tell,
Yeah.
I'm kind of just irritable, and
Yeah.
everybody's getting on my fucking nerves, and want to slap some dude that pulled out in front of me, It's like, I see him when I go home. Kids, but it's, I can tell.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed I'm a little bit more irritable here lately, but it's hard, you know what I mean? Like I just took on a few new things, and so it's just having to learn to like put in a routine, you know what I mean?
Yeah, make it fit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, everything is, I probably do need to focus on my self-care a little bit more. It's just hard to, because right now it's like, what could I really do to make myself be better? I don't know. That makes sense?
Well, I mean, it does. But, your self-care doesn't have to be like something along those lines. It could be like, get yourself an ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Or, get a foot massage or something, or get your nails done, or, I whittle on sticks, and every once in a blue moon, I'll break, get the closet and dig out my little guitar and plunk around on it, play through some old punk rock cover songs that I used to know back in the day. Just do big shit like that.
Just time on yourself, I guess.
Yeah. Alone time, and just focusing on things that are enjoyable for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know I did that sometimes. Like when I talk about just dancing in the yard, that is self-care.
Yeah.
Or just like sometimes I just want to freestyle.
Yeah.
Put on an instrument and I just sit in my car. Now just talk about everybody.
He didn't ever run that subject matter. That was
Just keep going. Oh, it's making me mad.
It's about shit in Cherokee.
Yeah. I found a new question. And I lost it. Oh, this may be something we can all answer. Do you ever compare yourself to somebody else? And is this harmful?
All the time, and I'm pretty sure it is harmful. A little bit, you know what I mean? Like really bad.
Especially in recovery, if you're, I guess, comparing it to somebody else's recovery.
Yeah.
That's something I used to do quite a bit. I had to get out of that mindset. It is harmful, it's because you kind of like you get you overestimate your own. You get hoity-toity about it. You think, and you start projecting that shit on other people, and it's not fair to them or to you, and it's not helpful. And it's judgy. It's predicated on being judgy. Like, damn, you still walking the streets. Fuck you, get your shit together. Be like me. It's not cool. I mean, it's easy to fall into, because we're all humans, We all want to feel, proud of our accomplishments and stuff, and rightfully so. But you got to go walk a tightrope. You want to acknowledge yourself and be proud of yourself for the things you have accomplished and from what you came out of and what you have now. But you don't want to get to the point where you're like, damn, I did it this way. Why can't anybody else? Or why can't they do it that way? Because everybody's different. Everybody's been through different things and had different experiences, and each person's path to recovery is their own.
Yeah, that's why I was doing that too earlier in recovery. It's like, why ain't I doing as good as that guy?
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah.
Because I'll be like, I wasn't as bad as them, but they're doing better than me already. Why ain't I getting it?
Man, I did that too, but I would say like, damn, that guy doing some good. Fuck him. He's a good kid, and that's probably because that person was in that mindset of like, being hoity-toity and projecting some of that energy towards me, and I was taking it as like, oh yeah, he's just hot shit. Fucking, I hope he fails, you know. No, but it's, you know, it's kind of, you know, being on both sides of it, I guess.
Now I don't get perspective for it.
Yeah, I like to. I don't like to, but I would be like, oh, well, they're just not that. They're further in recovery than me, but they're doing a whole lot more better. Like, why ain't I doing that good? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'd be, or that's how I still am sometimes. I guess maybe it just depends on. It's like, damn, they got a good job. Like, what the fuck can I have one? You know what I mean? Like, they're doing really good, but. It's just life decisions. We all take a different path.
Yeah.
As long as I'm still sober, you know what I mean? Like that's the main thing. But yeah, it would be it was harmful to me because I'd like put myself down and I just wouldn't even want to. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck, man? You know, like
hell with it.
yeah.
I mean, it's yeah, like you said, Brant, perspective. That's the whole key to it. You know, it's the only person that I actively compare myself to now is who I used to be. But only when I'm like, when I'm feeling some like self-doubt or something like that. I'm like, you know, even today's not the best day I've ever had. It's still way better than how things were back then.
Yeah.
You know, I try not to do that all the time, compare myself to my old self because, you know, I kind of get worried about being complacent. You know, I'm like, well, as long as I'm doing better than I used to be, I'm okay with settling where I'm at, you know. And I've always said, you know, we should always be progressing in some way, shape, or form in our recoveries, you know, whatever that means to each individual and what that looks like, you know. As long as you're, always be progressing, you know, it's good.
Yeah. You got anything else you'd like to talk about this week? Anything touching on it, weighing on
Well, a line from Avengers Endgame that Tony Stark says to Captain America. As it turns out, resentment is corrosive, and I hate it. And I've held a lot of resentment towards certain people in my life for a long time. You know, some more so than others. But what I had to do was really, really look inwardly in my own self and think of, you know, well, who's this really affecting? You know, my resentment's coming from this emotional pain that I've been carrying around, and it's me clutching onto that pain, like, you know, I want some justice for it, or I want somebody else to know what it feels like, and that's really not going to happen. So the best way for me to really manage it and deal with it is to get in the practice of letting go, and when it's something that's heavier, you know, like letting go even deeper, you know, because not all pain is the same. It's not equal. You know, there's some emotional pain that's, you know, kind of like getting an insult from somebody whose opinion you respect. Like, you know, why'd you say that? You know, you think about it for a little while. It gets deep and you're like, man, forget about it. Or it's, you know, a deep emotional one from somebody that you love, respect, and you know that's a lot harder to deal with. But you know, get in the practice of letting it go deeper and deeper. It can help with letting go of that resentment.
Yeah, I think for sure. I've been having to deal with some of that stuff. I didn't know that you hold on to some of that or what it is even.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just we should let it go.
That's the only real solution.
Yeah. How would you send anything? Do you like to lead off or how do you lead?
No, not really. I mean, like I said, I just got a lot of self-reflection to do. You know what I mean? Just here, like I said, it's just like, yeah, I got a lot going on, and I guess maybe that's kind of affecting how I am right now. You know what I mean? Like, but like I said, it ain't nothing like this too. I guess just family problems, really. And that shit kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit can mess with you pretty bad.
Yeah, for sure.
I thank you for coming and sharing again.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
I appreciate your time and your knowledge, especially what you're working towards.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So for Firekeeper Recovery, I'm Brant Grant.
Walker Smith.
Cynthia Hornbuckle.
And as always, we'll leave the light on for you.
hide from the mountains of smoke. Firekeeper recovery bringing you hope. If you're living in darkness, look for the light, cause our fire is burning to helping you fight. It's the firekeepers, the firekeepers, 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 firekeepers. Recovery, bumpin' BG, talk recovery.